Ouch. Now it's working. I figured it out.
Hello, ow, oh, I, oh, ow, ooh, ooh, ow.
Hello, oh, I, oh. Yes. Hello.
Nice ass.
Yeah. Yeah, about this one.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. Hey, what the heck is this about? I fully leveled my katana in 2 missions. Heck yeah. Puncture? No. Nope. Why?
Sheesh, you've been grinding.
Sheesh, you've been grinding. Yes, indeed. I need to upgrade Blind Justice.
The grind is worth it.
The grind is worth it, indeed. I'm making a difference in this world, somehow. Alright, well that's gonna be a strong katana now. 18 slots, I don't want that to go to waste though. Oh, 60% status chance. The grind is worth. Yes. Hi, Eli. No. Yes, no. No, sorry. Never. He passed away. He had Dorito chip. Eli, I have a fully leveled katana. Wait, no, wait. Whatever. How's your broken war? Yeah, I can invite you. Who died? Jacob died.
So what you do while I was doing my cinnamon toast 10?
I did the weekly melee whip mission.
Sad.
Sad. Yeah! I did the weekly melee mission thing twice, and I fully leveled a new melee weapon. Swordfly.
Oh wow.
I'm thinking I'm just gonna go nuke some random bosses for fun with Valkyr. If you wanna come.
Okay.
Let's start with. Let me think. What?
Actually, I have something I want to do.
Okay, then leave. Let me think. I'm gonna nuke the Jackals. Where are they? Neptune? Wait, the Jackals. Am I retarded? I'm at the Hyena pack. Here we go. Oops, I stopped the freaking timer. Nice job. Japan.
Go Ethan,
Go.
go Ethan, go
Go Ethan, go Ethan, go. Ethan, n. Thanks. Phenomena. Do.
News Japan.
Nuke Japan. I think I will.
Nee.
No, not the alarm.
I can't figure out how to like slot my mods. I don't know how it works.
You press triangle on your weapon or armor or whatever you're trying to put mods into, and then you have a capacity at the top left, and your capacity.
Pressing triangle just sorts.
No, you're on mods. You have to go to your arsenal and select a weapon or a warframe or whatever you're wanting to mod.
Or where do I get arsenal at?
If you're at the front of your ship, you just head straight down the ramp and head straight into like that thing that looks like a weird little thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it was trying to make me go there, but it took me to the weird mod thing first. Is that just like a list where I see like my inventory of mods?
No, that's where you can upgrade your mods. But I don't recommend doing that until later, because you might have like a flawed vitality, which is like a not good one, and then you'll just waste your upgrade points upgrading something that sucks. Say hi to Jacob for me if that's him. Hello, if you're Jacob.
Hello.
You said hello back! So aha, the jackals. Time to nuke the jackals.
How do I see how many check marks I have?
How many check marks?
Yeah, I don't know what they are, but there's like a little symbol when I'm looking at the mods that looks like a check mark, but it's like...
Oh, those are called, what are those called? It doesn't matter what they're called. Happy birthday, Jacob.
Happy birthday, Ethan.
Happy birthday, Ethan, thank you. So basically, so if you go on a warframe, you'll have like 8 mod slots, and 2 of them will have like a difference. Like you'll have like one like upside down triangle symbol, and then you'll have like the check mark looking thing. Basically, if you slot a mod, let's say the mod takes up 10 capacity, if you slot it into its corresponding shape, it'll only cost half. So if you have 10 capacity on an item, and then you slot it into one of those spots, it'll only take 5 capacity. But if you slot the wrong symbol in, then it'll take more capacity. So you want to try to place them in the correct spots.
So I click upgrade on mag.
You what?
So like for instance, when I go to the arsenal,
yeah,
I can go to like mag and then click triangle for upgrade, and then that's where I saw all these.
You guys?
And then I want them to go to their corresponding slots.
Yeah, so for example, if you had like a vitality mod, it'll have like the upside down triangle symbol thing. You'll want to put it in the upside down triangle symbol thing. If you don't have one, then just don't worry about it. You just don't want to put a symbol into the wrong slot. So like if you don't have a checkmark symbol, then just put the check mark anywhere. But as long as you're not putting it in like an upside down triangle instead of the check mark. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No, I understand the shapes and coordinating them. I coordinated the shapes here and it halved it.
Yeah. And you can also get things called like Orkin reactors, which is later in the game. But basically, you slot that on an item or you slot that on a warframe, and it'll double your capacity. So when you fully level mag, they'll probably have like 33 or so capacity. But you gotta get like a thing later on that'll increase that to like 65. Toyota Tacoma 1997 water gasket. That is a part. Yeah, I think. So like I have like a fully.
How do I see the max amount of this number I can have? So for instance, I slotted something in the wrong shape because I didn't have any of the right shape to put here, and it says it costs 3, but my capacity says 1 out of 4. So like, what?
Yeah, because it's costing 3, so you have 1 point left out of your 4. Like if your capacity's 4, then you can have the total number of mods that adds up to 4 with their numbers. So if it's 10, you can have a mod that's like 5 and another one that's 5. Or 5.
Oh, it makes sense now. It shows the remaining capacity, not how much I've spent. That's why I was confused. Yeah,
your max capacity is 4, and you spent 3, so you have 1 left.
What should I go for? 10% toxin, or
On what?
7.5% critical damage on my kunais? I don't have another sidearm yet.
Probably Toxin, just because if your critical chance already isn't high, and then you put one that's not going to increase it very much, you'll probably get more by adding a new damage type, which also has the status effect of adding Toxin, which is like bleeding damage. Like when you have a lot more mods, it'll all make more sense, and all that will matter more. But like for now, for example, my katana, its status chance is 67%. Its critical chance is only 22, but that's because my katana's going more for proc. I'm trying to proc like bleed damage, and if you put toxin damage on a weapon and then you put shock damage, you'll create a new element, which is corrosive. You can mix them to make new things and whatnot. And so, yeah. For now, though, it won't make the hugest of difference, but that's the thing about this game. It's funny. Like, you look at numbers and stuff, and you're like, holy crap. Like, you feel really overpowered. And you kind of are in a way, but when you get to endgame content, like, you need more players. You need a fleshed out build. You need fleshed out weapon builds. Because, for example, if your weapon, you know, like your mag, will have like one or two of those symbols that decreases the cost of mods. Later on, mods get really expensive and stuff. So you'll be averaging ones that cost between 10 and 15. And so you're going to have to start formatting stuff, which means you put something called a forma in your armor, and you can add another shape onto the mod slots. So you can start decreasing the cost of your mods in order to put more.
Yeah, I accidentally bought a mod slot for 20 of those asteroids. Because I just clicked on it, and I double clicked. So it was like, "Are you sure?" Yes.
Heck yeah.
And it was for, and the shitty thing is, I don't even think it was for mag. Yeah, it wasn't.
What'd you
I bought
put it
the
on?
slot for. Let me see what it was.
It was probably one of your weapons, sadly.
It's for my kunai. Oh my gosh.
That would have been okay if you did it for your mag, because every Warframe, you know, because it wouldn't make sense otherwise, every Warframe is capable of the end game. Some of them need a little more TLC and a little bit more, like, brain function. But everybody is end game capable. So doing that to mag would just prepare them for end game better. But those weapons you'll probably not use ever again. Like, you know. That's okay, though.
Bring function.
Well, I know multiple people, but who? Oh, that's not the best.
So how do you get that
speed.
currency that I accidentally spent?
So the
Is
universal
that like the difficult one to get?
The universal answer is to buy it with real money. But if you get like a rare item, like a ribbon mod, or you get the parts to make a prime character that you don't really care about. Do you know Tyler? No, I don't know Tyler. If you get the prime parts that you don't really want, you can sell them to other players, and other players will buy them with platinum.
Mm-hmm.
So if other players will have real money. So there's people I run into, and they have like 2,000 platinum, which is a pretty good amount. And it's just because they just grind relics, which give like prime pieces for characters, prime blueprints, and like for example, that's how I got some of my people. Is I meet up with a player, and he'll give me the blueprint for the character, and then the 3 blueprints to make the pieces of the character, and then I'll build a character, and now I have a prime of whatever I had. So like if I like Wukong, which I do, then I made Wukong Prime, and so he made platinum for selling that to me. And it's kind of like,
My people.
you know,
Is it like
there's
a big deal that I accidentally spent 20? How long does it take to get 20?
Well, considering you just started, it'll be a while until you have anything worth giving to players, like anything that they'll actually want to buy. But it's not a huge deal. Wait, did you start with 50?
I'm saying how much is 20?
20 by itself is not that much. But 50 is a significant enough of a number to where it's like, dang it. Because, for example, I'm making Necros, and I'm making all 3 of his pieces, each one taking 12 hours. So in 12 hours, the 3 pieces will be done. When those pieces are done, I can put them into the blueprint of Necros himself and build him. Building him will take 3 days, or you can pay 50 platinum. So with that 50 platinum, basically, because I'm impatient, my best way of spending the 50 platinum is making a character, and then when he's on his, like, when you've crafted all 3 pieces and you're making him, which would take 3 days, that's when I would just spend the starter 50 platinum to make him done right then and there. So you're not like wasting your starter missions that you don't want to go back and do over and over. You know, like basically I want to get a new character as soon as possible so that you can start leveling up something if you don't like your first guy. Like, I don't know why I always choose Volt and I hate him. And so I just usually use that starter 50 platinum to like get, you know what I'm saying.
Like a new character?
Yeah, like basically because you can farm bosses for new character. The soonest character you can farm for is Rhino, which is the most memed on character basically. Because he's not bad, it's just everybody who uses him is bad and doesn't understand his abilities. But he's actually pretty decent. And so basically you'll speedrun to Rhino, and then you'll grind his parts, build him, and then when you're ready to build like the final part, because you've built his other pieces, you'll just spend the 50 to make him done right then and there. And so the XP you're getting in those starter missions are going to a new character that you actually want to use. Also, my suggestion is don't delete people or weapons or anything until you've fully leveled them up. Like, if you don't like Mag, I suggest either now or later or whatever, at least sometime, level them up to 30, even if you plan on deleting them. Because that's leveling up.
Do you get like more shit for deleting them? Like, is it like deconstructing basically?
No, you just sell them for. You have a capacity limit, and so you don't.
Someone will buy a leveled character.
Well, no, I don't think you can sell like straight up characters to people. You can only sell blueprints, like the stuff to build them. You can just sell them for like credits, like the in-game money that's not buyable or anything. But you would delete them so that you have enough space to earn more warframes. Like right now I'm crafting 4 warframes, but I only have a slot for 1. So I'll level up all my guys, and any one of them that I didn't enjoy or don't want, I'll just sell them for credits to free up a slot so I can use a new guy. But you want to level them up, because leveling up weapons and armor is how you get mastery rank XP. And that's basically once a day you do a mission that'll test and see if you know how to do something. It's like, let's see if you know how to parkour your way through this course. And if you do it, it'll level up your mastery rank, which in turn will unlock more weapons and stuff for you to create. Because if you go in your arsenal and look at weapons, there's a bunch of locked things that say like mastery locked 9, mastery locked 10, mastery locked 9, whatever. There's a bunch of just mastery locked things, and to get those, you have to level up your mastery rank, and you do that by leveling up stuff. So like I said, if you don't like that bow staff you're using and you want to get to a new weapon, don't delete it until you've leveled it up to 30. Then you can delete it, so that you get the most XP out of it.
And then what if I'm running into inventory issues?
Well, you could buy slots with platinum, or you could basically, like, I have this weapon that I really like, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and everything else I get, like, those are weapons I'll never get rid of. But, like, this weapon, I know you can't see, but just pretend you can. But, like, this weapon right here, I am not, like, the hugest fan of. So I'll level it up, and then I'll just delete it. You can basically just try weapons and stuff and whatever. Eventually, when you get into trading and stuff, you'll be making more platinum, and then it's more justified to spend platinum to get more slots and stuff. Because to me, I think it's kind of gay that you can't, like, that you have a capacity on how many warframes you can use, but then they're all, like, unique, and so it's like, you can't own them all, unless you, like, have more slots available, you know? And so basically, later on in the game, when you have stuff to trade to players, basically, there's a whole website called Warframe Market where you basically verify yourself as a real person and whatnot, and you can put things up for sale. So, like, I wanted Wukong Prime, so I went on there and I typed in Wukong Prime blueprint set, and there are players selling, like, his blueprint and his 3 other blueprints to make the main blueprint. You know, basically all the components for him for like 50 platinum. So then you'll message them in game through the chat system. You'll like type /W and then their name and say, "Hey, I'm interested in this," and then they'll invite you, and then you trade and blah blah blah. So later on, you can sell stuff, and you can use that website if you feel so inclined.
So, the way you're describing it, it sounds like you're selling them and not deleting them. What do you mean, like level them up and then delete them? Like I don't get.
Well,
why
delete
you
as
delete them
in,
then.
well, the difference is, I say delete when I'm talking about just selling it to the game. When you sell, because you can't sell a fully completed, built, usable Warframe to players. And so you sell it basically just in the game. It's like, do you want to sell this Warframe for 25,000 credits?
It's just the word delete was confusing me, but I'm good now.
Yeah, delete means sell to the game, sell means sell to players. That's the way I word it, so that you don't mix them up.
Yeah, so it would have me saying, like, deconstruct.
Hmm. Yeah, there's no deconstructing, sadly. I'd like that, though. Because sometimes you, like, build a weapon that can cost, like, some pretty rare materials. Like, let's say it costs 2 of them. It'd be nice if you can delete it and get, like, half your resources back, or a fourth, or whatever. $25.50. Yeah, okay. I have enough platinum to make Excalibur, Loki, or Rhinodon, but I don't really want to at the same time. Actually, what primes do I not have? Am I interested in any? Let's see. Banshee I don't care about. Ash I don't really care about. Atlas I don't really care about. Ember I don't really care about. I don't need Equinox Prime. My Equinox is fine in my opinion. Hydroid is not me. Limbo Prime is cool, but I don't use Limbo enough anyway. Loki Prime is overpriced. Fight me on that. Rhino Prime, no thanks. I don't need Vauban Prime. Valkyr Prime sounds cool, but I don't really need it at the same time. Saren Prime would be cool. Leave! I don't know who I want to use. I run into this problem where I don't know who I want to use because like there's so many people I want to use. Like Wukong is like my favorite solo play character because he can split himself in two, so you basically have a friend. He can turn into Mist, and as you travel as Mist, you heal. So he has a really nice, fast, easy heal that's cheap. He has a damage deflector, where you suck in damage and shoot it back out. But then, I could use Sevagoth, who has a whole meter system, and build up the Ghost Boy and become a monster. That's fun. Or I can use Nyx and mind control people and make them fight for me. Or I could use Limbo and go to alternate dimensions where I literally don't exist anymore. Or I could use Inaros, because he's an Egyptian sand god. Wow. I think I'll use... Wish Sevagoth was faster, he feels so slow. Is Nyx my... Nope, never mind. I was gonna say she's my fastest, but Mirage Prime is 1.2. Oh wait, Ivara Prime is too.
Inaros is a Tuscan Raider.
Inaros is a Tuscan Raider. Yeah. You invited me to play, Anna. Bruh. Anna. Here. Join the jellyfish princess. That is me. It is I, the jellyfish princess. What? Bruh.
Oh, I just realized you don't have to charge the bow. Like, you don't have to, like, fully knock it. You can, like, shoot it quickly.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you joined. You can take us to whatever mission you want, Anna. I'll just help you level up. Loki. Should do be Loki, though. You know what? Screw it. Hang on, don't take us anywhere yet, Anna. I'm gonna... Can I invite her to the party?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, because talking to her with delay will be kinda awkward.
Yeah, I don't mind at all. She's good company.
Epic! Epic! She would be the only PS4 in here. That's all point and laugh. You know what's funny, though? Is because she's on PS4, she increases my loading screens. Sometimes. It's weird. Sometimes I can't get into the game without her. Sometimes I get in and she doesn't exist. And then like 20 minutes later when I'm done with the mission, she appears. Aha!
How does the game look on PlayStation 4 versus 5?
I think the FPS is kind of gay, but the graphics look kind of the same, I think.
The loading screens are the worst.
Why are you so quiet?
Yeah, she's super quiet.
How about now?
Still super quiet. Make sure the little... Make sure the little dot on the mic thing is facing your mouth.
What about now?
Still really quiet.
No.
You've never not had this issue, and it's not even a mic problem. You're just too small.
I'm sorry.
Like, your physical existence is too small.
Basically, I'm very small.
Yeah.
Trade offer. Small person. For, I don't know.
What's Ascaris?
What?
Can you hear me okay now?
Ascaris? Asaris?
What is it? A weapon, or...?
Well, there's something that says the Asaris negator. Safely disengage the Asaris from your warframe.
Oh, that's basically like a governor on your warframe. Like, you're kind of being controlled by a guy. So you gotta get rid of that.
Oh yeah, from Vor, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he puts on you at the beginning of the game.
So I should probably get that so I get my shields back?
Do you have no shields?
It's just what he said in the mission. He's like, oh, see how you do with no shields. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you gotta fart on them to get those back, I guess. Where's the helmet I bought? Why do I not have it? Hang on a second, Anna.
Okay.
I'm gonna play Loki with you, if you don't mind.
Oh, heck yeah. Loki moment.
Derek Fanshake here. I poo and I pee. Subscribe.
There's no way.
I actually subscribe, by the way.
I mean it. I'm just gonna be as black as possible, Anna.
Oh, heck yeah.
Shut up, Eli. I'm gonna poo and pee at this simultaneously. You're Tyler?
Yeah.
Tyler was in the stream a second ago. Yeah! Heck yeah.
Shut up, Eli. I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Eli's lost his privileges to Flitter.
No.
What do you mean no? Speak in Arabic. Please don't tell him to speak up. Please don't. We don't need it to. Eli? What? You're not funny.
And if I wanted to, I know it's just the tutorial, but like, the easiest way to play the mission would just to be like, jumping around and doing my slam over and over again with this bow staff.
That used to feel
Like,
really
I don't see-
effective, but now all it really does is knock people down. Like, when you get into, like, the damage that you do with, like, your combos, that will feel more elite. Shut up, Eli. Shut up, Eli. Shut up, Eli. I'm telling Dad. I might actually hurt you. And a bug or rich guy?
Bug.
Say rich guy.
Never mind me, I'm a bug.
Rich guy then.
Thank you. Good choice. That's a
women.
good.
Women and their love for rich guys.
Yeah. She said bug because she didn't want to look bad. I know that for sure.
Filler.
Yeah.
Ethan do be a filler sometimes. Why give a rich guy? Or
Do you like how I spelled there?
filler. I love it. Very accurate. Filler. Can't say no to a black magician.
I don't think I can.
Yeah.
It's magic that we haven't hung him.
Oh, freak yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind Eli, he's a thug. I'm gonna stop streaming because what's the point now?